here today in Persia, in the capital Persepolis, with Penelope and her husband, the merchant. Now, Penelope, I am aware of your king, Darius the First, and didn't he do something that was quite important to the Persian Empire that made it a lot stronger?
Yes, he actually did. King Darius decided to divide us all up into 20 provinces, or satrapies, and they're all ruled by a satrap, which is somebody that basically just keeps everyone in check.
Now, he also collects taxes. Now, does Darius come around and collect those, or are they the satraps?
It's the satraps. The satraps do it.
Okay. So, how does King Darius keep all these satraps in line?
Well, there are these people, and we refer to them as the eyes and ears, the eyes and ears of the king, and they go around and make sure the satraps are doing what they're supposed to be doing.
So what do you think Persia's greatest invention is?
Definitely the Royal Road.
Now what is the Royal Road?
The Royal Road is sort of like the Pony Express in your civilization or whatever. And it's a way that we can ship items and resources like tin and copper and all those things that we get from our land. It's a way that we can ship them easier instead of having to just kind of make our own path.
So tell me a little about your religion.
Oh, well, we practice Zoroastrianism.
Now what does this religion entail?
Well, basically it's good versus evil. Like, we have a God above, and we love and pray and love. And there's also the devil.
Now you have said many times that in Persia, everyone is treated equal. How does the king and the satraps make sure everyone stays equal?
Well, I mean, basically everyone just stays equal as long as we all pay our taxes. There's no problem.
Penelope, in Persia, you were treated as equal as men, correct?
Somewhat.
Now, what do you have to say to all the women in Athens who cannot be like you? They have to obey their husbands and they can't vote, and they don't really have a say in what happens in their civilization. Do you have anything to say to them?
Yeah. You guys are weak. I mean, you just gotta fight back. I mean, we're the same, except he has some different physical features than I do. And other than that, we're like the same. So, I mean, I don't understand why you can't.
My last question for you guys. What, if you could describe Persia in one word, what would that word be?
Best. Best.
Ancient Persia was an era filled with religion, conquests, interactions, and trade. This society really shows people what it means to rise to the top with amazing leaders that lead you into the right paths. The religion of ancient Persia is Zoroastrianism. The Persian prophet Zoroaster taught that the earth is a battleground where a great struggle is fought between the spirit of good and the spirit of evil. The Zoroastrian religion teaches a belief in one God. The great King Darius instituted many economic inventions and reforms. He systemized taxation, standardized weights, measures, and monetary units, which was the first successful widespread use of coins. He improved transportation routes, including the 1,600-mile Royal Road from Susa to Sardis. He also created royal trading ships. He promoted agriculture. He created a banking system and promoted international. The Persians borrowed a large amount of their architecture and art from the Assyrians. Their most important work was in palace architecture, the best remains of which are Persepolis. Pottery is one of the oldest Persian forms of art, and most Persian pottery was used for decoration, and it was very fine in detail and precision. Their rugs were prized possessions, and they were one of the first carpet weavers.
thank you so much, guys, for this interview. It has meant a lot. I'm going to go back to the States now in 2013, and I'm going to put all of this video together, and I'm going to make the best Persian commercial.
Make sure they know we're the best.
I will.
We
Thank
are.
you so much for your time. I'll let you guys get back to work.
Thank you.
Please tell King Darius I said hi. And that's all you've got for Persia today. Thank you so much, and you should always consider Persia the best civilization.